Hello there everyone and welcome, it is Niran here, and today it's time for yet another installment of FIFA 17 Career Mode in 2030. Today we are advancing into season number 14 I think it is, but sort of like a decent chunk into the future, and we are seeing what the world of football is like, how teams have changed, how players have maybe gone to different teams, and how prices have varied massively. Obviously by this point in the Career Mode it's very much regen heavy, and last time I showed off a regen called Adrian Jimenez, and I don't think I've ever received more comments about one specific thing that'll be popping up on the screen left, right and centre. It was actually really cool to see this many people like interacting with this series, with the video, and it's gone down an absolute treat. I don't even know why the video went so well, so thank you all for the support. If we could smash the same amount of likes or whatever and smash the support on this video, that would be massively appreciated. As always, I'll be going through the leagues, the teams, and some of the best players as well in the world of football at this point in the Career Mode. And the first player that we're going to look at is in fact Adrian Jimenez in slightly more detail. He is in fact the regen of Angel Di Maria. I have found that out now with the, I think it was literally about 20-25 comments saying the same thing, which was absolutely amazing. I just had to bring it up because I found it hilarious. Nevertheless, Jimenez is 87 rated, some very good attributes, 99 acceleration and agility with very good ball control, dribbling and crossing as well. There are a few players, however, that I'm not actually sure who they're regens of, and this guy fits into that category perfectly. Again, if you guys could let me know in the comments section who you maybe think they're regens or pre-gens of, then that would be great. But we've got Cornell here, who's an English goalkeeper, 90 rated, and I just don't know who he's a regen of. 99 goalkeeping kicking, and he's playing for Norwich as well, which explains why they did so well in the league the season before. Next up, we've got potentially the most disgusting physicals page you've ever seen, Mark Riera Canadell, who plays for Deportivo Alaves. Is he a Busquets regen? He's a CDM, Spanish, playing in the Spanish league. I'm not entirely sure, but he's clearly outgrown Busquets if that's the case. 27 years of age, decent technical page as well. Next up we've got someone who I definitely know who they're a regen of. This is Rashid Benyetu, who is an Algerian right midfielder playing in the EPL. No prizes for guessing he's Riyad Mahrez's regen. 86 rated though, so he's actually better than Riyad Mahrez, which is quite strange, although I suppose Mahrez has got like 88 potential, hasn't he? Again, ridiculous physicals page, as is often the case with a lot of these players. Going back to a bit more of a mystery player, this is Jordan Mazikou, or Jordan Mazikou, obviously because he's French. 91 rated left back, playing for Bastia in Ligue 1. I mean, he's ridiculous. I don't think there's any left backs who have that potential in the game in terms of actually real life players. He's absolutely insane. 99 attributes everywhere, as well as heading accuracy for a fullback, which doesn't make too much sense. After that, we've got Francisco Giraldes, someone we've seen before. As far as I'm aware, he's the best player on the game in this save at this point, because he's Ronaldo's regen. He's Portuguese and a left winger from Sevilla, and again, ridiculous stats, like about 6 or 7, 99 attribute stats. And then finally, we've got, in my opinion, the most interesting one. This is Andrea Pisano, 83 rated CDM, 30 years of age, from Italy, and he's playing for Northampton Town. Now, obviously, with a player that good, you'd expect Northampton Town's fortunes to have changed. They're in League 2 usually. You'd have expected that to change, but no. Northampton Town are still sat in League 2. With this Pisano guy still playing for them. They're still a 2-star rated team. The rest of the team is horrendous. There's no one that's even close to 70 rated. Yet they've got this random 83 overall Italian defensive midfielder sat there. He's 30 years of age. He's probably been there his whole career. He wouldn't have signed for them recently, given they're in League 2. They wouldn't have that much money to splash about. So he's probably been there his whole career, and he's never left League 2, bless him. Whatever the circumstance, that's Northampton Town. Someone also wanted me to show off the Lyon team that got relegated to League 2. And it's not that bad. I mean, they've got a bad right back and a bad goalkeeper, but the rest of the side's really good, so I don't really know how they got relegated. A lot of the teams have dropped in quality as the series, or as the save even, has progressed, so actually a 4-star team is pretty decent. They definitely shouldn't have been relegated. I'll show off a few of these teams, a few more teams, like this in this style next time. Thank you to the guy who suggested how to do it by importing team sheets on the career mode save. I didn't know how you did that, so thank you to that guy who suggested that in the comments section. As I said though, I'm going to be going through far more teams like that in the next episode in that style, where you see the whole rating of the starting 11. If there's any teams you want to see in that regard or in that style, then make sure to let me know in the comments section. And we're now going to go through a few more teams in a little bit more depth. Liverpool there with a very good left-back, Francois Bangura, I don't know who he's a regen of, and also Crislan Braga Bispo Jr. What a name that is. Brazilian centre-back, 90 rated. I know Thiago Silva was playing for Liverpool when he retired in this save, so I don't know, it might be a regen of him. We've got a few more regens flying about. Amadou Diawara, real-life player, he's 84. Nico Elvedi, who plays for Borussia Mönchengladbach in real life, he's signed for Liverpool in this save clearly, he's 83 rated. Marko Grujic as well, but he's 34 now. Loris Karius is 37. And he's 83 rated at this point. Some more regens flying about. Neil Maupay, who I think plays for Saint Etienne in real life. Adrian Rabiot is also signed for Liverpool. We've got Shea Ojo, hasn't retired yet. He's 33 years of age. Some more regens and stuff. Tom Stiepermann here is a very good regen without a face for some reason. 29 years of age, 84 rated. Yet more regens that haven't really amounted to all that much. Danny Ward there as well, who's a real-life player too. So a lot of regens, as you can see, in each side. They're basically taken over. There's not many real-life players left. Moving on to Manchester United, we've got Eric Bailey and Cameron Borthwick-Jackson are two of very few real-life players left in this Manchester United squad. The rest of them are basically regens. But there's quite a lot of very good regens in this side as well. It was at this point where I was like, why are United any good? But they've got Timothy Fosu-Mensah, and as we progress, there's quite a lot of very good players in the side. Obviously, the players that aren't scouted could still be like 80 rated or 81 rated. And the only players that are automatically scouted are like 86, like Brian Kayembe there, the centre-back that you saw a moment ago from Belgium, he's 86. Malcolm, Brazilian attacking mid who plays for Bordeaux in real life, he's signed for United, he's 84, as is Anthony Martial. So at this point you can see why United are still a pretty decent club. Andreas Pereira, who's got quite a high potential there. Paul Pogba, we've seen him already, he's 37 years of age now and has started to decline, he's 76. Marcus Rashford, of course, is 88. Regan Poole's got 80 potential. We've got a regen here, Christian Roberto from Switzerland, 82 rated. Luke Shaw's 83. So United do have quite a decent side. With some more sort of real-life players coming into play a little bit later on. A ridiculously named Brazilian there as well. Marco Zenga, 84. And interestingly, this guy, Andre Zola, the 93 rated goalkeeper who is the regen of Manuel Neuer, has signed from Bayern Munich to Manchester United in the save. So we're so far into the save, we've even got regens changing sides, which is just absolutely ridiculous. Moving on to Bayern Munich, the team that Andre Zola moved from. Some more players here. Baldadio Keita has signed for Bayern Munich in this save, but yet again a lot of regens. Robert Duarte, who as far as I'm aware is Ian Robben's regen there, 88 rated as well. He's very, very good. Going through though the rest of the team, Gianluca Gordino there as well. You'll have seen from the last episode though of this mini-series that Bayern Munich are still very much dominant in, well, they're still very much a top team in the Bundesliga along with Borussia Dortmund really, who sort of have equally good teams. Joshua Kimmich there is 35, so he probably starts to decline. Cesar Moreno is the regen of Arturo Vidal. He's 88 rated from Chile. So obviously Bayern Munich still having some good players. And sort of against the trend actually, they managed to keep hold of the regens that used to play for them. So that's Arturo Vidal and Ian Robben's regens, who have both ended up at the same club, because that obviously isn't a thing. The regen of each player doesn't necessarily have to go to the same club, they just go to the same league. They've got Renato Sanchez there at 90 rated, Timo Schrotter as well as 85. Some very good regens actually at Bayern Munich. They've been gifted quite a few very, very good players. And the final team we're going to look at is Juventus. As I mentioned, obviously we'll go through quite a few more teams next episode, probably more teams actually than players, because I've got a few more regens to show you in depth, but I do want to go through quite all the sides, especially all the EPL sides, so I'll do that next time. Juventus though still got Kingsley Coman, though he's 34 rated and has lost quite a lot of pace. Asan Diouf as well, 83 rated from Mali, I do believe. I think he's from Mali, not Senegal. Oh no, it is Senegal actually. Nevertheless, we've got Gabigol here as well, 86 rated striker from Brazil. Obviously a real-life player. Anthony Kubemba, left-back from Congo, 88 rated. Honestly, have got no idea who he could be a regen of. I've got literally no clue. Literally, in fact, you could see in the gameplay that I actually sat on his profile for so long trying to work out who actually he is or who he's a regen of, but I couldn't figure it out. I'm pretty sure there's no Congolese left-backs on the game anyway, let alone really good ones. We've got the two Ruganis, one of which who's real, one of which who is not. The rest of the side here, an Icelandic central midfielder called Gudmunda Sigurðarson, who's not scouted, unfortunately. Some more regens, Andrea Pisano there, who's a real-life player, Kieran Tierney actually, left back from Celtic, who signed for Juventus in this save, and then Mattia Vitali to end things up. That, though, is the end of this instalment of Career Mode in 2030. Make sure to leave your suggestions for teams and players you'd like to see in the next episode down in the comments section below, and we'll go through basically all of them. If you have enjoyed this video, though, feel free to hit the likes button, of course, and if you're new to the channel, then make sure to subscribe for similar content to this, and of course Career Mode series as well. But apart from that, it has been a pleasure ranting at you guys today. Have a great day, enjoy yourselves, and goodbye.